Much calmer now after a busy morning in Evansville. A pickup truck hits an apartment on the city's north side. Let's get you to some video from our crew there. This happened around 4:30 a.m. It is still unclear what caused the crash, but dozens of residents were evacuated for fear of a natural gas leak. No major injuries have been reported. A woman, we're told, was inside the apartment, but she's okay. We will follow this story throughout the day. Stay safe out there, Tri-State. That's my dashboard report just before 7 a.m. Millions of Americans will be browsing around, shopping for new health care insurance. Officials say affordable health care options are like a retail store. They have plans that can be tailored for an individual's style.
The way it works is you get into the marketplace exchange and you put your information in there, and it'll list different insurances you can pick from. So you would want to pick one that your doctor is in network with.
Realtor Jane Crowley will be trying on new health care, hoping it fits like a glove.
I've been with my doctors for a long time.
It's kind of like now. You know, if you change insurance, if you went out to find an insurance company, you would just want to make sure that you had one that your doctor accepted.
While you're shopping for coverage, there are 4 levels to the Affordable Health Care Act. Say you choose the bronze level. 60% is covered by the insurance company, 40% is left up to you. The silver option means 70% is covered by your health insurance company and you pick up 30% of the tab. Go with gold. 80% is covered by the health care company and you're responsible for 20. Platinum, the highest level, means 90% is covered by the health care company. You take care of 10. The higher the level, the higher the premium, but the less you pay out of pocket. Crowley is also concerned about care.
The deductibles, I've got a few very minor pre-existing things. How's that going to be covered? Maximum out-of-pocket expenses. I know what I've got now, but I don't know what I'm going to have in the next couple of months.
It's up to you and your doctor and, of course, the insurance company, and you can check with them to see what qualifies you for different services.
Make sure you shop early so you can try on different plans. Officials say getting in touch with your physician will be a great source as you browse the market. Here's the scene as 60-plus mile-an-hour winds rip through fields.
I mean, before you have time to realize what's going on, it's over with.
Uprooting trees and mailboxes and giving a wild awakening to many living in the storm's path.
He said the roof's gone. Well, I thought just
the shingles.
I just thought just a little bit, you know. I had no idea of nothing like this.
Amos and Martha Jenkins were home as their roof was torn off around 2 this morning. Majority of their house is destroyed. Precious pieces left shattered.
Everything you got's ruined, you know, and it's a little late in life to be starting over again.
Across the street, Sandy and Daniel Blackford say they're thankful.
We're fortunate, very fortunate.
We feel blessed because, I mean, you look at their house and, you know.
Could have easily been us, you know, also.
The storm didn't hit them nearly as hard and say their neighborly bond won't be broken. The cleanup process is already underway here on Enview Lane, and neighbors say they're just trying to get their lives back to normal, but it's an effort that they'll do together.
Lost a lot of things that we'd had that you won't ever regain, you know. But we're so happy that
we lived through it, and the dog lived through it.
So we lived through it.
Clean up and go on.
Look forward to tomorrow.
For some, they'll wake up tomorrow somewhere other than home. In Muhlenberg County, Tabney Dozier, Eyewitness News. Off the beaten path of Lincoln Avenue, there's what some call a hidden gem of knowledge.
I grew up with the Lincoln Gardens.
The Evansville African American Museum is known by many as a cultural mecca, full of artifacts and stories like the one that's still being written about George Russell Flowers Sr.
That uniform takes me back to my struggle to get to where I got to wear that uniform.
The city's first black fire chief, he stands almost as tall as the case that holds his memorable attire.
I think it's a lot of barriers that have been broken down in that uniform.
Each stripe and seam hold a tale.
I've had some threatening letters.
Flowers face segregation and discrimination.
I don't even worry about that. I'm just thankful that I stayed the course, that I held strong to the principles.
He almost didn't make it to chief, diagnosed with prostate cancer in 1996.
I don't like to build myself up, but maybe I need to pat myself on the back because I could have quit.
With the words that come out of his mouth is so enlightening, and he doesn't, no shame in his game, like they would say, the kids would say, and he's just a phenomenal person.
8 out of the 10 people that had went for the job had said if you wouldn't get it, who would you select out of the crowd, the other applicants to get it? And they said George Flowers.
That's a testament to, hard work will get you some acknowledgement and encouragement for those that's coming behind you.
Flowers is what museum officials call a living legend.
So it wasn't just George Flowers.
Someone who made history.
I ended up being the kid.
And continues to give back.
In that uniform is wrapped up with a whole lot of people.
Someone who cares.
When Sandra Matthews first came up with the idea, she was going to try to preserve and take this and make it a part of our history. It was a wonderful idea. And then to later on look and see my uniform set up in here, this just blows my mind.
You don't always need a George Flowers to talk to. The signs and memorabilia here speak for themselves.
We want everybody to come, the Hispanics, the Latinos, Caucasians, African Americans, anybody that wants to come, they can come.
At less than 10 years old, the museum is an antique hall of fame. Whether it's business hours or not, there will likely be a light shining on a lonely uniform that uplifted so many.